Hi, this is the Ivy League astrologer with the July 2015 reading for Vedic Aries. Okay, so for Vedic Aries, the first card out for you guys is the World. And I changed my hair, which you probably noticed. I just got braids for the summer. I used to wear my hair in braids all the time a long time ago, but it's been quite some time, and it's a bit of like a weird trip down memory lane for me. So, okay, so yeah, your first card out is the World. And it feels to me like for some people, you're finally getting an opportunity that you've been kind of waiting for a long time, that you maybe thought was never going to come. That seems like it's able to like set things in motion again, where maybe you felt a little stagnant or like just a little boxed in. This is going to get things moving a bit more. So yeah, I feel like you have a long range vision for this project or this plan, whatever it is, this new start, that's really going to allow you to kind of break free and just like be off and running in this way where it's like, okay, like now, yeah, let's finally get going. But for some reason, it seems like the path ahead, although there is a new opening, is not quite so clear. It's something that is going to need to be negotiated a bit more. So I think there may be some kind of secrets that come out or unexpected things that come out about this new start that make you have to slow down a bit. But it feels like that slowdown is working in your best interest, actually. That it's going to help you be more balanced and more certain in beginning whatever this new path is. And be a little more prepared for the road ahead. With a clearer vision of like what you're actually setting out to do. So I feel like right now you're kind of just so psyched to be like moving, that you may be kind of not exactly trying to jump the gun, but just ready to be all in. And it's something that you need a little more information about so that you can kind of plan well for it. Sorry, I've got paint on me. I've been doing this ridiculously long painting project. I had no idea that painting was so difficult until this week. Let's see. I feel like you might be afraid that the opportunity is going to slip away while it's kind of taking some time for things to come out and for it to like be clarified. And you're afraid kind of that you'll have to go back to the drawing board, back to like a place of waiting somehow. But I feel like this is more your fear than the reality of the situation. I do think there are things that may come up that are unexpected and outside of your control that make you feel like this is a loss somehow, or like everything you've worked for is kind of turning out to just not be like what you thought, Um, and you may wonder if you're kind of on the wrong path somehow, or not going to be able to get to where you want to go. But I do see this situation coming around in your favor. It just seems like it's kind of almost hung up in like bureaucracy. It feels like there's like a team of people deciding about your future in a location that's separate from you or something. So it feels like there's like a hang up with money or something. And for some people, it won't be money. It'll be there's like some emotional hang ups, or there's something that is preventing someone from acting, but that you are not privy to the struggle that's going on. The struggle is definitely happening outside of your vision. But I do see this offer that is making you happy in the beginning of the reading returning to you and being a cause for celebration. It just seems like there may be some delays around it. And I feel like you'll have people to celebrate with and people who are excited for you and just be like so joyous that it finally came to pass, even though it's, kind of giving you gray hairs a bit, like in the meantime, just worrying about it. There's an element of this, though, that requires leaving home or leaving a comfortable situation, leaving something that you've kind of piled up and set up. Like, just there's some kind of like discomfort around the circumstances of it. So you're excited about your success, but there's something that goes along with it that is less comfortable. And for some people, this will be having to leave their friends and family. Other people, this will be that somehow whatever comes with this offer, there's restriction involved as well. And for some people, this is still, for some Aries, you're still kind of waiting on someone to kind of catch up, catch on, get back to you. But you kind of have to keep walking the straight and narrow in the meantime. And that may feel burdensome this month, where you're like, I feel like I'm kind of holding out for somebody who's not around, and yet something is telling me that I have to keep holding out for it. Like, I feel like internally or spiritually, you feel like you need to walk this path, but it's just getting wearisome. Because you're waiting for someone to kind of open up to you. And whoever this is, if that's the way this is working for you, whoever you're waiting on to open up to you, is kind of just not wanting to get on board just yet. There's things that if they kind of let you in, they have to let a bunch of other things into. And I think it's, information about how they've been wrong. And just there's a lot to do. It's like there's a lot to do. If they kind of let you in, there's a lot of work ahead of them somehow. And for now, they're kind of refusing to really do that work. So there's no point in like waiting for them right now. Although I still feel like you may feel restricted by the desire for them, for that person. So yeah, the advice is to kind of hang out in a way that's pleasurable for you, and keep hands off the situation, allow it to resolve itself. And bring some joy into your life while you wait, so that it's not such a slog. Yeah, I feel like this is going to turn out well, whether this is a job situation or like a romantic situation. I do feel like it's going to turn out well in time. I feel like if it's a job thing, it's like you get a great job, but then the circumstances that come along with it are somehow displeasing. But it's really just a waiting period. It's a matter of time. It's just that right now you need to be attached to something that is a little bit difficult, but that attachment is actually giving you time to kind of hang out and find your footing, and to get some new ideas that are going to help move you forward. For some people, the new ideas will be just in the form of like vision, of like kind of revisioning yourself and your future in this way that you like very much. So I do see forward movement towards a new creative start, a new beginning by the end of the month. And I see that there's a lot of power available to you to kind of make that what you want it to be. So there's a lot of power and protection around this month. There's also some things there's also some unexpected events and some kind of secrets coming out. So a bit of a mixed bag, but for the most part, it seems positive. It seems like you just kind of have to wait through some setbacks, and whatever you're trying to get started is moving ahead by the end of the month. So yeah, so that's what I see for July, Aries, and I hope that's helpful. Please do get in touch if you'd like a personal reading. My email address is theivyleagueastrologer@gmail.com, and my link for scheduling is down below, along with other information. Okay, thanks so much for watching. Bye.